Good morning, guys. So this morning, I wanted to start my day and read the Word. I'm going through the book of Psalms. And here we are, chapter 8. I'm going to try to read this through the phone, but I'm blind. I can't see very well. Not really blind, but in the mornings I have vision problems. It straightens up through the day, whatever that means, right? So bear with me here. And then I have a thought after this. Maybe I'll do it like this. O Lord, how excellent is thy name in all the earth, who has set thy glory above the heavens. Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings hast thou ordained strength because of thine enemies, that thou mightest still the enemy and the avenger. When I consider the heavens, the work of thy fingers, the moon and the stars, which thou hast ordained, what is man, that thou art mindful of him? And the Son of Man, that thou visitest him? For thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor. Thou madest him to have dominion over the works of thy hands. Thou hast put all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, yea, and the beasts of the field, the fowl of the air, and the fish of the sea, and whatsoever passes through the paths of the seas. O Lord, how excellent is thy name in all the earth. And when I was reading this morning the first time through, I come down here to this here. Sorry for the shadow. We're made a little lower than the angels, but we have been crowned with glory and honor. And the Lord, oh Lord, right here, made us to have dominion over the works of his hands, of thy hands. Thou hast put all things under his feet, all the beasts, all of it. But our Lord God, the creator of all things, has given us dominion over the works that he created. And that brought something to mind. You know, I walk out every morning, and I don't know what I'm going to see when I look up in the sky. And it's some kind of strange weather phenomenon in the atmosphere. Some kind of foggy haze. I don't know. But we know what they do, right? Anybody that looks up in the sky knows what's going on, right? And literally, I have to liken it to this. You know, I guess I live my life in metaphors and parables and examples and things like that. But literally, it's just like God built a brand new house and put everything in it for us, like all the furnishings, like all of in this brand new house, just made it out, and it's beautiful. It's got, you know, nice carpet and nice flooring, different floorings and fixtures and all this glorious stuff and all the finest furniture. And really, you know, we just kind of move it around, you know, whatever we want. We just, if we don't want the sofa here, we put it over there. If we don't, but it's all right there. Everything's provided for us. Everything is here, and it's beautiful, right? And so what do? We act, at least in recent times, we act like those trashy neighbors that don't pay their rent, the trashy trailer park people. Not that I'm dissing trailer parks, I'm not doing that, but I'm just saying you've got those kind of people that believe that everything is owed to them, and if they quit paying their rent, so maybe they're on some kind of assisted housing, whatever, but they don't pay their rent, and then 3 months go by, and the landlord's like, hey bub, I need my rent, and they're like, I don't care, I'm not paying, and so the landlord's like, well, okay, well, so they get a hold of the court, right? They get a hold, and then they get an eviction notice. Well, that's 3 more months, right? So it literally takes somebody 6 months to get out of the house, right? For the landlord. So all the whole time that these reprobates are living in this house, right? And they're not paying rent because they just, whatever their mindset is, that they're in there destroying it. They're ripping the floor up. They're punching holes in the walls. They're breaking the glass. They're breaking the windows out. They're stealing the copper pipes, right? The copper wiring. They're just tearing up Jack, right? They're tearing it all up. And then eventually, legal proceedings, whatever happens. And then they get out. But in the meantime, that beautiful house is destroyed. It's destroyed. And I just liken that to what is happening around us every day. This beautiful, beautiful land, this beautiful country, our beautiful environment is being wrecked every day. And it is not carbon, whatever they're saying it is, right? It is nothing like that. I mean, that's the eco cycle. I mean, we exhale carbon dioxide, and the plants inhale carbon dioxide, and we inhale oxygen, and the plants exhale oxygen. I mean, it's this beautiful circle of life. That's the way God created it. So we need plants, and they need us. But, and it's even beyond this littering and climate change and all whatever that stuff is. It is literally the destruction of life itself every day. And it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable that people cannot stop for just 1 minute and take a look. They're so busy. They're hypnotized by their phones, by their lives, by the frequencies and whatever else. They're literally hypnotized, and they literally cannot see what is going on around them. Now, before I was saved, there's a phrase for that, and I can't really say it, but it's when your head is proudly and profusely inserted in a commonly used orifice. And I'm just going to leave that there. But I would have said it in a different way, a worldly way. And so people cannot stop and look around. And stop. This whole machine doesn't have to go like it goes. I mean, like the spokes on a wheel of your bicycle. I mean, you could take the 1 or 2 spokes off, and it's still going to roll. But eventually, if you take all the spokes off, it's going to fall apart and stop. And in this machine that we're in, there's a few of us that are wise and know what's going on. We know what time of day it is. We know what's going on. And we're not participating in it. But until everybody stops participating, the machine's just going to keep rolling on. It's just going to keep going and going and going, like the Energizer Bunny. And maybe that's Mandela. I don't know. But the world, this has got to stop. And we are the ones that have to stop it. If we want it to stop, we have to stop it. Because the Lord gave us everything that we need here. And we need to appreciate that. We need to love it and respect it. And not this Mother Earth Gaia stuff. I'm not talking about that. But I mean, literally, everything is here for us. And we abuse it. We abuse it like a stepchild. We abuse it like a fourth or fifth spouse. I mean, we abuse it. And it's sad. And I just hope the day is better. Have a blessed day.